Hello, ladies and gentle people. Today I'm bringing you another little package opening video. This one is a little more exciting for me, myself, and I. Now, I know I've done a couple of like miscellaneous package opening videos. Well, I say miscellaneous, it's still games. It's still unlimited games, but no games. But this one, ooh, wait, I gotta be very careful with this one. I mean, it does say fragile, so gotta be very careful with this one. I don't want to break anything, and I don't know how everything's folded up, so yeah. I completely forgot my train of thought. I think I was gonna talk about what it is. Yeah, so this is some like limited edition stuff, or limited edition Game Boy games. I've been meaning to get more Game Boy games, really, because I mean, I'm not getting tired of playing Pokemon, but I want to play something else, you know. Not quite getting tired of it, just want to play something else. And yeah, I've been playing Pokemon. I've already spent like 12 hours on Pokemon Blue. Don't worry, Pokemon Red, I'm gonna try, and I already ordered a GB Interceptor, what's called a GB Interceptor, which allows you to connect the Game Boy pretty much to the computer and then see what you're playing in the computer. So I'm gonna try and use that to record some videos of me playing some of the Game Boy games. Granted, I don't know where that is right now because it hasn't shipped or anything, but the plan is to play most of these games for content. That's at least the plan. All right, so tried being careful with it, but let's see. I don't even know where exactly this opens up. Also, I'm pretty sure I removed anything that has sensitive data, so oh man, come on, come here. All right, I see a little tab right here, so there's probably more tabs around, right? Or just break the box just fully open, right? Yeah, that works too. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna bring in. Hello, ladies and gentle people. I have kind of messed up. I noticed a lot after, like maybe like 20 minutes after, I wasn't recording. Ignore the knife. I wasn't recording. So that's great. That's lovely. We love that. You can kind of see a glimpse of what we got right here. So this was supposed to be a package opening video. You can see the package right here. I already opened it. I already showed off everything. I'm still going to show it off, but I guess some of the excitement has gone off because of that. I mean, I'm still excited for all this stuff. It's still great, but my God, yeah. That's like the third time I've done that. Granted, this is the first time I record a video right after explaining, but yeah, this is great. So this is a great start to the video. It's raining outside. We love it. So right here, I bought a package from Sendico. Let me first explain that. Bought a package from, bought a few different things from Sendico, a few different Game Boy games, and I got a couple wonderful classics right here. So we got Donkey Kong Land, we got Dr. Mario, Kirby of the Stars 1 and 2. And I will be doing a cleanup video on all of these. That includes whatever I'm going to show you in a little bit. But I am going to be doing a cleanup video. It's going to be its own separate video. This is going to be a lot shorter of a video. It was supposed to be like kind of like 10 minutes. I might be able to stretch it to 10 minutes, honestly, because I sort of ramble on every once in a while. But yeah, that's that little haul right there. Those 4 wonderful games. And I will be testing them out shortly. But first I wanted to show you the main reason for this video. So right here, I have a near mint Tetris box. Game Boy Tetris. So, near mint, because it's kind of discolored right here, you can kind of see. And then it's also got a dent right over here. Just a little bit of a dent. It's not much damage. So, there was a couple reasons why I was looking into Tetris and trying to get, you know, a copy of Tetris for myself. Specifically a boxed version of Tetris. So right here, this is a complete unboxed version of Tetris, so that's always great. And one main thing that I was trying to look out for, maybe not on this first buy, but there is a special version of Tetris that was made prior to the one that's more commonly known. So most people know the little like ring, the da 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 da. There was one actually that came before it, if I'm not mistaken, and there was only 10,000 copies, I believe. I'll put the right number up top or wherever. I'll put the right number somewhere if I remember to look it up. But yeah, there was very few copies made. I say 10,000 as if it were very few, but comparatively to the regular release of the game, which was, I believe, 3 million, either 3 million or 30 million. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, there was a special version of Tetris, and there was a couple key features to look out for on that special version of Tetris. One, the song was different when you went into the game. Sadly, we won't be able to check too much. I might be able to like confirm myself, but my Game Boy speaker, I ordered a Game Boy speaker. My Game Boy speaker doesn't work, so that's a bummer right there, and you guys won't be able to quite hear it. But it is very faint, so I might be able to hear it myself and confirm if it is the special copy of Tetris. So a couple features to look out for is right over here. You can kind of see there's numbers engraved, especially if I aim it right there. You see that it says like 22A. One of those special copies of Tetris wouldn't have the A. It would just be like 22 or 23 or 8 or whatever. But it wouldn't have a letter. If it has a letter, that means it's a regular release copy of the game. Another thing, this little spire, like the tip top of the spire, on a regular copy, it goes straight into the copyright symbol, where it says copyright 1989. Where it says copyright 1989 right here where I'm pointing at. So it goes straight into the copyright symbol in a regular copy. In a what people call a minuet version of Tetris, which is that limited version of Tetris, it would be right next to the copyright symbol. I think it does go through it, but not quite as direct as this one. I'll be able to show you once I show my minuet copy of Tetris. So I was in the hunt for a minuet copy of Tetris. At first I wasn't. At first I just wanted Tetris. So I bought this. And I was like, okay, cool. Complete in box. And then I heard about the minuet version of Tetris, thanks to the Retro Future, because he seems to really like the minuet version of Tetris, or just Tetris in general. He really loves Tetris, it seems. And I was watching a couple of his videos, and he mentioned the minuet version of Tetris, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of want one for myself. Let's put all this back. Without damaging anything, because again, this box is immaculate condition. Immaculate condition. And this box came in this little thingy. The sender, I guess, put it in one of these, which is great. It keeps it safer. So I'm gonna put it right back in there for now, at least. Yeah, that works. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually look for a Minuet copy of Tetris. I failed twice. Don't worry about this box. I just kind of wanted a complete in-box version as well. And I thought this was Minuet, but it wasn't. And I thought that this was a box only, which it isn't. Which, I mean, I'm happy. I got another copy of Tetris. That's great. That's always great. So, but again, with a couple things that to look out for, I in the listing I couldn't quite see the letter. Like they didn't have it towards light that you would be able to see the letter. So I was kind of going by this little spire on a very blurry photo, like almost as blurry as this. Yeah, like you can't quite see that too well unless you see the number, or unless, you know, you try to zoom in and try and decipher if it's going straight into the copyright symbol. But yeah, this, I thought at first it was a copy of Minuet. It was not. So now I have another version of another regular version of Tetris, another copy of the regular version. That's what I meant to say. And then the same for this, kind of. I just thought this was boxed because I don't think they mentioned it had Tetris. So I thought it was boxed, but it's actually a complete in box. The only thing it doesn't have is actually, it's not fully complete in box. It's just kind of, because it's missing a little, like, it had like a link cable paper, and it also had a plastic insert, which it doesn't have either of those things. So it's like almost complete in box. So I checked this, which came as a surprise. I didn't know that it brought a version of a copy of Tetris, but it's, again, you can see the letter right there. It has an A on it, which means it's not a version of Minuet. And again, it's going right into the copyright symbol. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can actually try and focus a little better there. Yeah, you can't quite see that too well, even with a little more focus. I would have to get too close, or, you know, I can try and show you right here. Okay, you can kind of see it goes right into, straight into the copyright symbol, like right towards the middle of the copyright symbol. I know I'm not holding it super steady, but you can kind of see that. And then again, the little like letter, which any day now, if I can find the right angle. Okay, there you go. You can see the A right where the light is shining. 23A. So a copy of Minuet wouldn't have that A. It would just be like 23 or 8. Now let's get back off. But I mean, it's a copy of Tetris that I didn't even know was gonna come in. Nope, that backwards. It's a copy of Tetris I didn't even know it was gonna come in. So that's always great to get, you know, just another random copy of Tetris. That's a-okay by me. Might even give it as a gift to one of my friends or my brother. Probably gonna give it to my brother, honestly. Maybe not the box, because the box just it doesn't even look presentable. Look at this, man. Like, what dog chewed on this? Like, damn, that's gotta suck. I mean, if it was a kid, the kid probably didn't even really care. But like if the kid was the owner, kid probably didn't even care as long as the game worked. But yeah, that always hurts to see such a damaged box. But here we go with this. What I am hoping is a real copy of Minuet, of Tetris Minuet version. So right here, oh yeah, okay. Why is it hot? It's a little warm. Right here, my god, look at this. It is such small details too. Like, let me show you first. Right over here, take a look at that number. 09 doesn't have any letters. Now, that doesn't always mean that it's a minuet copy, because you always have to look at this little spire as well. And I don't know if you can kind of see that. It doesn't just hit the copyright mark straight. It does kind of hit it, just not straight at it. Now let's get up close and personal so you guys can actually see that a lot better. There, you can see the little spire. It's going to be a little dangerous because, you know, like touching it with the knife. You can see the little spire goes right next to the copyright symbol instead of hitting it straight on. And I'll show you a regular copy again. So you have that, which is a minuet, and then that, which is a regular copy. You see it hits straight at the copyright symbol. Again, the minuet, and again the regular copy. So you see that it's such a small detail, but that small detail means a lot. Alright, sadly it's not a complete in-box version. I was about to get a complete in-box version for like 15 bucks, which is an absolute steal for these. I do want to open it up and see. Actually, before I even open it up, I want to see if it even works. So, been playing Pokemon Blue for quite a bit. I've already spent 12 hours in it. I want to try this Tetris. Again, it's warm. Why? I don't know. Fits lush, which is good. And I know you guys won't be able to hear it. That's not right. It's still not right. Okay, come on. No, that's still not right. All right. Okay, come on. Work for us, please. Nope. Okay, getting there. No, not quite. Oh man. That's not a good sign. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now it's actually working. Okay, it is. Okay. So, I forgot to mention as well, when you boot up the game, for just that split second where you see the credits. Whoops, I didn't mean to focus that, but you know, that works. So for just a split second, when you see the credits, you'll be able to see it. Let's see, I want to first double check with the audio. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I will. Yes, yes, the music is different. It's not the typical one. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off and I'll show you guys. You'll see it for like a split second if it works. Let's see. Okay, it loaded right. You see bulletproof right there? It doesn't have a hyphen. It's supposed to have a hyphen, but it doesn't have it. Let's show you again. Okay, it loaded right. Yeah, it doesn't have a hyphen, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the pretty much one of the main things that make it a minuet copy. All right, I left for a little bit, and I don't quite remember what my thought process was. I'm just gonna start talking where I kind of remember. So I wanted to mention that in the what people call the minuet version of Tetris, I think one of the main reasons why they like stopped production on that one and then re-released a different version of Tetris was mainly because of the hyphen. Like that hyphen, because it was a brand name, it needed to be correct. It couldn't be without the hyphen. So 10,000, I believe 10,000 copies were made, and that's stuck on there, and there we go. Gotta give all these games a good clean, but that's gonna be for a cleaning video. We're also gonna take a look at all of these, the inside. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, just because of the brand name, they had to why is that kind of loose? That's odd. I don't like that. It's not a good omen. Because the brand name has to be correct, they had to re-release it. That's, if I'm not mistaken, that's the reason why we have two versions of Tetris right there. Like two versions of the same exact game. Why it has a different song, like a different music, I don't know. Did someone already open this? Because typically these games are very stuck on there. Someone might have already opened this. Alright, on to the arm destroyer right here. Fucking Donkey Kong. Gonna need Donkey Kong arms to open this one. Oh my god. Why is this so... I want to open it up. There we go. Okay, it's starting to come off now. God, that was pain. Why? Is that just fucking glued on there? That doesn't give me hope that this is any real copy. Well, we can just check it. Okay. That seems to be fine. Okay, sure. Alright, whatever. Ah, that got me all riled up. I don't know why that was so hard. Alright, get that back in there. Not too fucking hard, though. And that's it. That's gonna be all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Probably on a cleanup video for all these. And bye-bye.